Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a budget with me for the paycheck that I will be receiving on April 27th, 2023 using the printable version of the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. Okay, so I thought we'd start out in the April monthly view of my Budget by Paycheck workbook. This is the budget with me for my paycheck on April 27th. It is right at the end of the month of April, so I'm primarily using this paycheck to pay for bills in May, but I am using it to pay for my Audible, which comes out on the 27th. Almost everything is filled out on this page. The only thing is that we will have my 52-week challenge contribution. I forgot to write in how much I saved for one of my 2023 savings challenges on the 24th. I do need to do that. But if we skip forward to my paycheck budget tracker, we can look a little bit more in depth into this paycheck. So as usual, I will be budgeting my income to be $3,100. That's been working very well for me. Again, we do have several bills to pay with this paycheck, but most of them are going to be for May. So we have my Audible, which I'm budgeting $16 for, my rent, which I'm budgeting $600 for, the Edge, which is my gym membership, I'm budgeting $65, and then Spotify, which I'm budgeting $11. If I add up all those bills together, it does equal $692, and if I subtract that from the $3,100 I'm budgeting my income to be, I'm left with $2,408. That's what I'm going to bring down to this envelope section, which is also the variable expense section of the paycheck budget tracker. This is where you're going to put in any expenses that you know you'll have throughout your pay period, but that you don't have set amounts for. So I don't know how much I'm going to spend on groceries. I don't know how much I'm going to spend on gas, but I know I need money available for those expenses. So for me, I always have the same categories and the same budgeted amounts, and that's going to be $200 for groceries, $100 for eating out, $75 for gas, and then $175 for miscellaneous. If I add all of those together, it does equal $550, and if I subtract that from the $2,408 I was left with after paying my bills, we have $1,858 that we're going to bring up to the sinking fund section. Now, if you saw my last budget with me or cash envelope stuffing, you'll know that I finally met goal on my last sinking fund that has a monetary goal. So the only two sinking funds I have left are travel and giving, both of which I consider to be rolling sinking funds, meaning they don't have a set monetary goal. I just contribute to them every single pay period. That way the money is available for me whenever I want to use it. So I do $50 for each of these, which means that my sinking funds total is $100. And if I subtract that from the $1,858 I was left with after paying my bills and contributing to my variable expenses, we have $1,758. Now, I think I did mention in my last cash envelope stuffing, or maybe it was my last budget with me, that I'm debating doing other things with this sinking fund section here. I still haven't made any final decisions about that. So we'll see what the month of May has in store for me if I decide anything then. After sinking funds, we are going to use the money that's left to split between extra debt and savings. So I am actively trying to pay off my car loan a little quicker than would be normal. I just want to get rid of this debt. And it isn't my main priority right now, but it's high up on my list. So I'm putting $258 towards my car, which means I'm going to have $1,500 that's going to go into my house savings. This is definitely my priority. I'm very, very actively looking for a house. I mean, I've been looking for a house for over a year, but I'm working with a realtor again. I'm going and seeing houses. More houses are coming on the market, which is exciting. The right one hasn't come on the market yet, but hopefully soon. And after that $1,500 contribution towards my house savings, we're going to have nothing left over, which is exactly what we want because the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck method is a zero-based budgeting method. Now, when we move over towards my cash envelope breakdown, we can see that I have my variable expenses up here, and these denominations are going to be based off of what I need for savings challenges. And then we have my two sinking funds, my rent, and then I did make $8 from Etsy. So when I go to the bank on the 27th, I'm going to take out $1,058, and that's what I'll be stuffing when I do my cash envelope stuffing on Saturday. And that's going to be it for this budget with me. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye-bye.